Old school RuneScape Ultimate Ironman mode. A mode that the most experienced players plan out for days, weeks, even months in advance. However, as a new player, I am playing this mode completely blind. No wiki, no guides, no plugins. I will have no help as I aim to max all skills and complete every quest. Without further ado, this is The Run. Recently, I managed to help Veos find an ancient casket of sorts, completing my first real quest in the process. Now I did have a plan for what to do next, as stated here. Next time I log in, I'm definitely going to start there, and I'm probably going to do the other nearby quests. I think there's one for the cook in Lumbridge I'll probably do next time, as long as I don't get sidetracked. Yeah, so I got a clue scroll as a reward from Veos, and it seemed pretty straightforward. I figured, why not try and complete it? Surely I don't get sidetracked for long. Open up the clue scroll real quick. It said something about Bob's axe shop, but I can't remember what. Clap at Bob's brilliant axes, equip a bronze axe and leather boots. Let's take a look around town, see if I can find somebody. The general store merchant doesn't seem to have any. I wonder if we can look at the map real quick. Crafting tutor? Maybe he's got something that can help me here. But first, I think I'm going to kill this guy for no good reason, because why not? Wait, did I go the wrong? No, the crafting tutor is here. Oh, is it upstairs? Maybe it's upstairs. Crafting tutor. Hello. Here, I spoke with the crafting tutor and learned the basics. How to make pottery from clay and water, how to blow glass from sand and soda ash. No idea how to get soda ash, but best of all, how to make leather armor. To do that, you need to have cowhide tanned into soft or hard leather, then use a needle and thread to make the armor you want. So, in a stroke of genius, I paid the toll to get to Al-Kharid, and then realized I had no cowhide to tan into leather. So I paid the toll again, killed some cows, leveled attack, and paid the toll once more to make it to Al-Kharid. Once there, I tanned hide, bought a needle and some thread, and proceeded to not make leather boots. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be a new goal for today, at least to start. I want to use this clue scroll, and I need a bronze axe and leather boots, and the only way I can make leather boots is if I have crafting level 7. So it looks like I'm going to be leveling crafting today, and I know the crafting tutor did mention going to the farm north of Lumbridge, I think, to shear sheep and make wool. So I'm going to do that to level my crafting to 7, so that way I can make these boots. So let's head on over to Lumbridge. Okay, I actually think I'm going to sell some of these tools I'm not using at the moment, just to free up inventory space. Sell my knife, sell my spade. Alright, I freed up a few more spots in my inventory. Let's keep it moving. Alright, looks like we made it to the farmer, and he has a quest, I believe. So why don't we just do the quest? We'll probably get shears that way. The quest I start here is called Sheep Shearer, where I have to do just that. Fred the farmer asked me to get him 20 balls of wool, which is done by spinning 20 pieces of wool at a spinning wheel. He also tells me to watch out for the thing? Wait. Why are there penguins on that sheep? Can you shear that? Come back here, come back here. Oh, I didn't even see the message. So whatever it is, manages to get away from you. We'll try one more time. Okay, I guess not. Let's shear some sheep. Oh! That was not a sheep. That was not a sheep. Well, looks like I'm getting some XP. Oh. I just saw a pop-up. Hit points now at 11. And my attack is now level 3. I guess it was worth accidentally hitting this guy. Okay, got a full inventory of wool. 13 total. Let's head over to the mill. The loom. Whatever it's called. So I can make these into balls of wool. Okay, back in Lumbridge at the spinning wheel. Let's start spinning. Alright, we finished spinning our wool. Just head back. Alright, back at the farmer's house. Give him what we currently have. Just need to give him 7 more, but he also said I saw the thing. Is the penguin what he's referring to? Okay, let's shear some more sheep. Let's just skip to the part where I turn in the quest. Back at the farmer's house once again. Let's go talk to him. Hopefully he gives me a decent amount of change. 60 coins, 150 crafting XP. Yeah, that should be a crafting level. Oh, 2 levels of crafting. Crafting level 3. I need to think how I want to do this, because I do want to level up to level 7 crafting. Alright, so here's the game plan. I need 4 more levels of crafting XP in order to make the leather boots. So I sold all my tools that I won't need besides my shears and my axe. So the axe is for the clue, which is why I kept it. And I'm just going to shear sheep and make balls of wool. But this is probably going to take a minute, so bear with me here. So I shear some sheep, spin some wool, shear more sheep, spin more wool, and it's here that I come to an obvious realization. Okay, I just realized I could have been crafting gloves this whole time with cow hides. I do have 230 gold, and it costs me 10 gold every time to cross the gate, which means coming back and forth to the farms costs 20 every time. I'm sure I could sell the leather gloves for something. I'm going to change what I'm doing, and I'm going to go kill some cows and just keep their hides. That way I'm kind of working on 2 different things at once. I'll be working on my crafting as well as working on my attack. It seems a little bit more efficient to do it that way. Let's go kill some cows. Combat level 5. Okay. Not really sure what that means in the grand scheme of things, but we'll take it. Got another level up. Attack level is now 5. Not sure what that means. Oh, now wield steel weaponry. Have to see if I can even find any steel weapons around here, but let's keep killing some cows. Okay, I do. I'm actually about to die to a cow. Oh. Alright, I guess I do have to be a little... Oh, I just got another scroll box. I can only open that once I've done this first one. I'm not really sure if it's worth hanging on to it, so I'm just going to drop it. I'm sure I'll find another one again. After nearly dying to a cow, I managed to get some levels in cooking, prayer, and attack. With my inventory now full with cowhide, I paid the toll and headed on back to Al-Kharid. Made it back to Alice. Please tan some hide for me. And all my leather into soft leather. And now let's use a needle on the leather. Make all leather gloves. So I'm about to make 19 leather gloves. See how much XP this gives me. There we go. Made it up to level 5 crafting. Now craft gold rings and birdhouses. Let's continue crafting the gloves. Okay, I've just realized I've used the last of my thread. Maybe Ellis has more, assuming he is a crafting shop owner? No, he just asked me to tan. Okay. Is there a crafting shop? Yes, there is. I feel like I've asked that question before, but I keep forgetting. Let's head on over there. Okay, just got some more thread from Dominic at the crafting shop. Let's make the rest of these gloves real quick. Make all of them. Got up to level 6 crafting. Make gold necklaces now. It looks like we're going to be short of level 7 crafting. But it was definitely worth it to make these gloves. Because I was getting like 3 XP per wool, I think. And I was getting 12, 13 here. So every 4 pieces of wool is the same as 1 glove. Which maybe by the time I actually get the leather, I'd be able to craft more balls of wool. But I also get to level up my attack and my prayer at the same time. So I think it's more worth it just to keep crafting gloves for this final level. I'm going to try and find someone who I can... Here's a shopkeeper actually I can sell these gloves to. Hopefully I get some of this money back. Sell all these. Let's head on back to Lumbridge, kill some more cows. Back in Lumbridge, I leveled up a few more times in various skills, and I just have to say, murdering cows is fun. Finally, last cow down, got the cow hind. Let's head on over to Ellis. Yes, please tan all this hide for me. There we go. Now, let's make a bunch more leather gloves. Just like that. Crafting level 7. Now make leather boots and pie dishes and gold bracelets, but I do not care about those two. Let's make some boots now, or how much leather it takes. Let's see. Make all leather boots. No, they all just take 1 still. I get 16 crafting experience, 17. So I do get a little bit more crafting XP if I make boots instead of gloves. That's good to know for future reference. I'm going to get another crafting level up, level 8. Now make bowls and amulets. Do not care. Making boots. Finish making these last 2 boots. Now, I can continue with the original plan of doing this clue scroll. First, I'm going to actually put on a pair of boots and gloves. Why not? As my reward for doing this. Let's head over, sell the rest. There we go. Got some of our money back. Got a newly equipped boot and glove. Now that I got level 7 crafting, I can head on back over to Bob's Axe Shop, whatever it's called. Let's head on over there. Okay, so we're back in front of Bob's. Let's open up the clue again just to remind me what it is. It's supposed to clap at Bob's Brilliant Axes, equip a bronze axe and leather boots. Okay, so I have my boots equipped. Let's wield this bronze axe. I guess go inside and clap, which emotes are down here. Perform clap. What the? Talk to Yuri and you stand me. What? Given a new clue. Oh, so there's more than 1 step to the clue. Oh. Okay, well hopefully this is something that is not too difficult. Buried beneath the ground. Who knows where it's found? Lucky for you, a man called Reldo may have a clue. Okay. Have I met a single person named Reldo? No, you haven't met a single person with that name. Even if you did, you probably wouldn't remember who. Nevertheless, I assumed Relda would be around the starting areas since this is a beginner clue scroll. So I searched around Lumbridge, Draenor, Al-Kharid, and Amir's arena, and Relda was nowhere to be found. Instead, someone found me. Oh, I just had a mysterious old man pop up next to me. Would you like to come perform in a mime show? Sure. Okay, just got teleported somewhere. You need to copy the mime's performance. Then you'll be returned to where you were. Okay. Scratched his head and bowed. Okay. Just at the box. Last box. Seems pretty straightforward so far. Crying. There we go. Let's cry. How much More. Does this go on for? I assume that was glass wall. Oh. Okay, that looks like juggling. I don't know. Climb rope, maybe? Okay. Trying again. I feel like one of them I wasn't paying attention. I just guessed. Like when I said glass wall, definitely was not paying attention at that point. Hopefully it's not a big deal. That's a big belly laugh. That's a dance. Mine's getting jiggy with it. Dance. My goodness, how long does this go on for? Oh. Yeah, I just got a new mask for that. Okay, I guess technically not a complete waste of time, but that was a waste of time. Let's get going. Now that my time was done being wasted, the search for Reldo continued. Lumbered swamps, Draenor Manor, Port Serene, and nothing. I then remembered that Theos mentioned he could take me to his homeland, Great Corinth, so maybe Reldo would be over yonder. But it turns out, once you get there, Theos has another quest for you called Client of Corinth. I decided to accept the quest because maybe I would run into Reldo along the way. Side note, I paid for membership. It was an impulse buy. Forgive me, I couldn't help myself. In Client of Corinth, Theos wants you to obtain information for a client of his. You must visit the kingdom's 5 cities, Arceus, Hosidius, Port Piscarilius, Lovacane, and Shayzen. In each city, a store owner will tell you what their respective city is known for. Theos gives you an enchanted scroll to record the information on, as the client can apparently see what you write. But you need to obtain an enchanted quill to record the information. Luckily, Theos tells you how to get one. Good call. What about the special quill? Simply touching a normal feather onto the paper should synchronize their magical ability to work together. Remember this information. It looks like we're actually at the port of Piscarilius now, so I'm gonna go check this town over here. Head on over to the general store. Haven't found Reldo yet, but let's progress this quest while we're at it. I assume this is the lady. Leans? How can I help you? Can I ask you about Port Piscarilius? I was hoping to write this down, but I don't have the correct quote. Can you hold that rhyme? Oh. Wait, do I need a quill? Oh. You require an enchanted scroll and an enchanted quill. Well, how do I get an enchanted quill? Simply touching a normal feather onto the paper should synchronize their magical ability to work together. I am a moron. In search of a quill, I visited the general store in Hosidius. Nothing there, so I figured maybe the magical city of Arceus would have one. After visiting multiple stores, the frustration started to boil over. Why couldn't he give me an enchanted quill? Why only give me a scroll? What is the point? I then saw a library and I'm like, surely someone has a quill in a place full of books. When I get there, a man asked for help finding a book for him. After checking a few bookshelves, I got lucky and found it. I turned it in and got 5 rune crafting XP. Seeing that measly amount of XP, I immediately left the library and continued searching for a quill. Will you assist me, traveler? I seek a certain book with librarians unwilling to find it for me. Grateful for any help you provide. What do you want? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, I get it. This is just some twisted joke. Very funny. Okay, the joke's over. You can stop now. Why am I hearing this music? Oh my lord, you cannot be serious right now! Please! Don't do this! Well, that was a complete waste of time. Honestly, at this point, I think I don't know where to find an enchanting quill. I am lost. Trying to figure out where this stuff would be. You would think at a magical library someone would have an enchanted quill, but it appears that's not the case. I'm probably just gonna head back to Lumbridge and put this quest on hold because I really don't feel like looking around anymore. I want to actually make progress doing something. It's definitely not worth the detour to do all those book finds as well. But let's head on back to Veos. Oh. Another random event. Oh, I'm donating to the victims of crime to atone for my past actions. 240 gold? Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. I don't feel as bad now, wasting all my time. Made it back to Veos. Maybe I did neglect to ask if he could give me a quill. Wait, simply use a feather on a scroll to attune it as a quill. Oh. Use a feather on a scroll. How did I miss that? Or did I read that and not realize it? Simply touching a normal feather onto the paper should synchronize their magical ability to work together. Okay, so now... Well, that still doesn't really help me. Where am I going to get feathers? Excellent question, Fraud. Excellent question. Let me think about that. Oh, I know. The archery shop in Remington. I already found the archery shop. Here's Brian. Hopefully he can... No feathers. Awesome. I have no idea where I'm supposed to get feathers. It appears I'm at an impasse. I have no way to get feathers that I know of. I'm sure it's probably obvious to somebody. I think I'm just going to forego doing Veos' quests and finding Reldo, whatever his name is. Once I can find feathers, though, I'll probably come back to Veos, but until then, I think I'm going to head back towards Lumbridge once I get back on this game. We'll see. I don't know how long it'll take me to mentally recover from clicking on 200 bookshelves. Until next time, I guess. No, 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 no. You get back on that game and you find that feather, you bumbling idiot. Actually, I'm not done. Not that I have anything I need to do. I just want to keep playing. For some reason, despite me boring myself to death nearly, rummaging through bookshelves, I just wanted to keep playing. Not sure what kind of addiction this is, but this game's got me in a stranglehold for some reason. I think to start, I came back to Lumbridge, and I want to talk to these tutors here real quick, since I hadn't talked to them yet, so let's start by talking to the ranged combat tutor. Anything you want to know? How do I create bow and arrows? Fletching. Fletching, you create your own bow and arrows. Axe cut locks from a tree. Ice cream found around Lumbridge Castle. Yeah, I know that. You fletch with logs. Chickens for... Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? Okay, why did I not think of chickens when I was saying I couldn't get a quill? I was trying to think of flying birds, and that never even crossed my mind. I even tried to kill some ducks on my way back to Lumbridge, thinking they could drop a feather, but I couldn't reach them because they were in the river and I don't have any arrows left. But I can just kill chickens. Oh my gosh. Okay, screw that. I'm going to kill some chickens. Where did I see chickens, though, is the question. I don't remember. Surely there's somewhere on the way to Draenor that had chickens. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. How could I be so dumb? You have got to be... Chickens right here. Are you kidding me? Why did I not think of that? Oh, even a goose. Well, let's attack a chicken. Finally, I managed to obtain some feathers. In the process, I got a few defense levels, and to my surprise, another beginner clue scroll box. Assuming I would never find Reldo, I dropped my previous clue and opened up the new one to find a treasure map. But I refused to divert my attention to anything besides creating an enchanted quill. So I sailed out of Port Sarim once more to Great Corin, where I would obtain an enchanted scroll once more. Moment of truth. Wow. It was that easy. Wow. That is ridiculous. But I'm happy. Finally got a quill. Let's just go ahead and do this quest. With the enchanted scroll and quill in hand, I made it to the general stores in each city and wrote down some information the mysterious client requested, though something unusual happened in Arceus. Are but small findings coming into the power of the Dark Altar. There's that Dark Altar mentioned again. Through its power, we have great knowledge of life and death. This knowledge could be yours as well. Well, why did my guy just freak out? Is that seething pain? What does the matter, journalist? I don't know. I must have cut my finger with my quill. Apologies, please continue. Very well, as mentioned, rewards on offer within our city are priceless. The sharing of our magical research is but child's play compared to the knowledge of blood and soul rune crafting. As you jot down the final information on Arceus, you hear a mysterious whisper. Turn to Veos. When I get back to Veos, he states his client sends his apologies for harming Mr. Blind due to hearing about the Dark Altar, and he requests I do one more task. I must take a mysterious orb and activate it at the Dark Altar, north of Arceus. Seeing as I don't really have a choice, I head on to the Dark Altar, and once I get there, I discover a new spellbook that focuses on necromancy. Very cool. I then proceed with activating the mysterious orb. Let's activate the mysterious orb. Orb shatters after being held. Return to Veos. My thanks. I wish I'd be warned about these things earlier. Okay, well, looks like I did what I was supposed to do. Time for another long walk to Veos. Okay, made it back to Veos in one piece. Hopefully this is the end of this quest, and I'm not gonna have to run all the way back to somewhere I've already been. See what he has to say about our mysterious friend. Hello, James Blind. What can I do for you? Enough is enough. I've suffered through enough. Exploding orbs, burning quills. James Blind, what are you talking about? You know darn well what I'm talking about. James Blind, I haven't spoken with you since bringing you to Corin, and I have no idea what you are on about. Ugh! This isn't funny anymore. Are you alright? I did all that your client asked of me. Indeed you have. You have done well. For that you have my thanks. Who are you? What have you done with Veos? You need not fear for him. I will ensure no harm comes his way. As for who I am, well, that is of no importance. I have a right to know. Knowledge can be a curse. Sometimes it's better to remain unaware. Now, time to release his mind back to consciousness. Don't worry. I'll make sure he rewards you. After all, you've been very useful to me. Lead a client of Corin. 1 quest point, 2 antique lamps, Corin Castle teleport, and Carrot's memoirs. Well, that's nice to get a TP. Well, it would be nice if you didn't need level 48 magic to use it. I did, however, level up my attack to level 15 with the lamps, so I did get something out of it in the end. I also received Carrot's memoirs, which appear to be a magical item of sorts containing the unfinished entries of the King of Corin's daughter, Rose. But that is where this journey ends for today. Despite making little progress and questioning my intelligence multiple times, I had a lot of fun. Feel free to make fun of me in the comments below for all the blunders I committed. Next episode, I promise you, meaningful progress will be made toward the ultimate goal. Until then, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Happy holidays, everyone.